Oh dear Lord, guys. I'm cutting a video here today before AEW Dynamite. I just wanted to go over some of the videos I've watched on YouTube of other people's reviews and stuff. And between BC Amplified and JD from New York 206 about their review on Monday Night Raw, I have only one thing to say. It's time for the WWE performers in that company to go on strike. It's time for them to boycott this fucking company if they can. I don't know if they could, based on their life, how they're living and everything and their bills and whatnot. They probably need to continue to work so that they can keep up with their own financial bills. But I'll be quite frank with you guys. I think the only way this company is ever going to change ain't from us. We don't matter to Vince McMahon, guys. WWE is a dying product. A dying fucking product. The only way we are going to get over Vince McMahon being a schmuck and actually care about this product is his own performers go on strike. That's all there is to it, man. If they all go on strike and walk... If you guys remember, back in 2011, on a Monday Night Raw episode, they had everybody walk on Triple H in a storyline. Could you imagine if that was really happening in real life? All the performers, they just said, fuck this, we ain't working. We ain't doing this shit, man. It's been done in baseball because of pay. They felt that they were being underpaid. The basketball did the same thing. This ain't about money, guys. This is about creativity and what they're being given to do on national television. These guys need to go on fucking strike. It's time for them to step up, say, fuck this, we're not taking it anymore. We're not going to go out there and look like a bunch of fucking idiots. We're going on strike. We ain't performing for you until you decide to change the way this fucking product's being put on television. Give us something like NXT. I mean, last night's NXT was really fun to watch. I wish I could even feel remotely that way about Monday Night Raw. I don't even feel that. SmackDown, different story. I feel they put more effort into that than Monday Night Raw, and I think that has to do with the fact that Fox bought SmackDown to be on their show. Not like bought the rights to it, but bought WWE to be on their station so that they could get some attention on that channel on Friday nights. But bottom line, guys, I really... I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand how you could be a performer and sit in catering for months on end, years even, some of them, like Ricochet. I mean, it's fucking retarded. Bottom line, guys, there is no reason for this company to be doing the things that they're doing to these guys. These guys sacrifice their bodies. They take time out of their lives to be away from their family so that they can perform for you, Vince McMahon. And I got to admit, I don't know why these wrestlers are not standing up and going on strike. Really, they need to go on fucking strike and say, fuck you, pal. You change the way you do this fucking show or we ain't performing for you. And, Vince McMahon could fire all of them, and then he'd have no show. He could just sell the product off and be done with it, make a nice chunk of change, and those guys can all go do their own thing and be free from fucking WWE. But that's my only real belief that could help these performers get utilized on television properly. This is just... trash beyond belief, man. I can't understand how anyone can sit through 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. SmackDown sometimes is totally unbearable, and NXT is starting to get to that point like every other show on WWE. This is a travesty. This is a fucking travesty, the way this company is being utilized and performing, using their performers the way they are. It is just sick. And personally, I think a strike is a definite thing that needs to be done. I found out that Daniel Bryan is no longer part of the WWE. That's the reason why he lost that match and they took him off of television. And thank God, Daniel Bryan could possibly go to another company and be happy doing what he's doing, because I'll be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't think he was happy at all. I don't think he was enjoying what he was doing. I could see it in his face. He looked like CM Punk when CM Punk left. In his last year, CM Punk's run, CM Punk looked like he was out of it. I never noticed it, but then when I went back and watched replays of the 2013 to 2014 episodes, he just looked like he was going along with the flow here, and he just eventually just said, I'm not taking this no more, and he walked. And that's what every fucking one of them needs to do. Not one doing it, but as a group saying, fuck you, Vince McMahon, we're not taking this shit. We don't need to stay here and be mistreated like this. We take time away from our families to do this job that we love, and you're killing our passion. Fuck you. That's what I'd do. If I could get a large group of people to agree with me to do this, I would do that. But, I mean, it more than likely is a pipe dream of me stating some kind of change could be done through that, because these guys have families, they have bills they have to pay, but at the end of the day, the strike is the only thing I think would change Vince McMahon's mind, and if that didn't, well then at that point, fucking WWE wouldn't exist. Because Vince McMahon wouldn't have no way of producing a show, and he could also sell the company off to somebody else and make a fortune for it. I don't know, guys. I personally want to review Monday Night Raw for you guys, but being a full-time worker for a company, right now I'm actually recording this while I'm on the job, but I'm ahead on my work, so I decided to take a small break just to cut this video for you guys. But I'll be straight up with you guys. I do not understand how this company can do what they're doing and be okay with it. Vince McMahon, I don't understand you, pal. You got a fucking announcer that is worse than you. I'm dead serious, guys. I would prefer Vincent Kennedy McMahon doing the lead commentary for Monday Night Raw than Adam Verk. Whatever his fucking first name is. I believe I'm mispronouncing the first name, but who gives a shit? Verk does not belong on a commentary table of WWE of any kind. NXT, NXT UK, main event, or fucking 205 Live. I don't give a shit. This guy needs to get the boot and get the fuck out of here. This guy, Verk, is the worst. I went ahead and I tuned into an episode just to hear this guy talk, because a lot of people on YouTube were saying he sucks, this, that, and the other. I listened to this guy for 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. And I said, this guy sucks. I didn't have to listen to any more. I just heard him talk for 5 seconds and I was done. He is the absolute worst. I literally, I'm not kidding you guys. And it ain't because people on YouTube that I heard from about the reviews on Monday Night Raw said he sucked. I just went ahead and I swear to you, if I went ahead and I looked at this and I heard this guy talk for 5 seconds on my own without even being informed how this guy speaks, I would have said he sucks. My attitude real simple. JD was saying give him a couple of weeks, a month or so, see how he does before making a judgment call on the guy. Even BC Amplified, who's another guy I listened to on the reviews of Monday Night Raw, said the same thing. Give him a week or so to improve. My attitude was, nope, get him off. Get him off immediately. He does not have the voice for wrestling. He belongs cutting a fucking... He belongs broadcasting a golf tournament. That's where he fits best. He's a very low speaking person. He doesn't have that up-pitched emotion on the headset. I'm sorry, he's got to go. Now. Not... I literally... You know, I literally dread the fact that I'm going to be watching WrestleMania and I can't believe I'm saying WrestleMania. I'm going to go ahead and say what it really is. Fucking Backlash. Give me a break with this WrestleMania Backlash bullshit. Backlash, I am dreading to even watch because of him. Not because of the card. The card I know what to expect. It's probably going to be a fucking repeat of WrestleMania, hence the WrestleMania Backlash. And it's going to be, you know, same title matches, probably the same rivals going up against each other in one more match to end the feuds. But what I dread most isn't the match card, it's the fucking announcing going to be done by Verk. And I hope by the time they get to Backlash, they make the smart decision and keep his fucking ass off the pay-per-view, have Michael Cole call the entire pay-per-view with Brian Saxton and fucking Corey Graves or fucking fucking McAfee and just have those three guys go ahead and do the entire commentary, because I'll be quite frank with you, I don't fucking care about Verk. I hate him. I don't want to listen to that motherfucker speak whatsoever. And I tuned into another episode this past Monday night just to catch some of the segments because of what I heard, and I hardly heard Verk say a damn word. It seemed like Brian Saxton and Corey Graves is cutting most of the fucking commentary, and Verk is just there along for the ride. Get him the fuck off television. Jesus Christ. This company fucking sucks. I don't know how the hell any of us can keep tuning in for this crap. And for the few people that tune in for Monday Night Raw, the 1,000,000.7, which I hope goes down continuously, I hope to God AEW puts Raw to shame here tonight. I know a lot of people are saying they're going to probably get to 1.5. That's the goal number to get. I hope they surpass that. I hope they shatter that motherfucker and go to 1.7. I really hope AEW Dynamite tonight goes to a 1.7. I hope they show those people that tune into this fucking show that they are the real legit company that people should be tuning in for pro wrestling, because they love this shit. They're a family. They act like it. You can feel it. You can sense it. You see it right on your own television screen. These guys give a fuck about each other. WWE, it's not the wrestler's fault. It's not the creator's fault. I'm not even blaming Bruce Pritchard, though he could say something, but then again, he just ended up getting fired and losing a job anyway. So you can't do it like that. I don't blame Bruce Pritchard. I'm a guy that is understanding. Bruce Pritchard is in a situation like Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, he was there. He was doing absolutely nothing. I mean, he got some of the guys that he liked, like Ali. He liked Apollo Crews. He liked a couple of other guys that deserve to get a push and actually get noticed by the fans. He had the idea of building a really good mid-card group of guys and eventually getting them big enough to move them up to the main roster. And that is the main point. When you got a mid-card roster that is so fucking good and fills out your entire card, then you know that when eventually you need to move them up, they'll be ready for that jump. And we don't get that on WWE at all. We have no mid-card. We just select a guy, make him the champion, and then pick like one or two guys to line them up, go up against the champion, lose or win the title, and do 50-50 booking. I absolutely find this company to be a terrible establishment, and anyone that could see themselves as having WWE as a dream job to go perform for is out of their fucking mind. I am anti-WWE. I hate WWE. There's a lot of great wrestlers on there. I will admit that. That's why I tune in to WWE. I like the wrestlers. That's why I support the wrestlers. I don't support Vince McMahon. I don't support anything he does creatively. I think his ideas suck. I think whoever comes up with the ideas, that, you know, if Vince McMahon comes up with the idea and anyone agrees with him, sucks too. And if Bruce Pritchard is a guy that agrees with everything Vince McMahon says, I'm not there. I don't know. But if he is, fuck him too. Okay? Bottom line. But that is my base idea of what the company needs to do in order to have a change. These wrestlers, we could do all the talking we want. I could come here and do a 30-minute rant about how WWE is structured, and it won't change a thing. The people that work there are the only ones that's going to change anything Vince McMahon does. We need to have wrestlers going out there, and we need writers too. Even the writers need to stand up and say that enough is enough. This is ridiculous. What are we here for? A measly little fucking paycheck and a miserable time where we spend most of our time doing this than being with our families during this fucking virus? Fuck you, Vince. You're wasting our time. I guarantee you, most of these people, that if they got let go, they'll find something else. Mickie James, I guarantee you she will be in AEW, Impact Wrestling, New Japan, some kind of promotion that will value her. Impact Wrestling would gladly take her back. I guarantee it. NWA would take her. She'd be with her husband. I mean, she'd have a job and make an income. That ain't the fucking point. The point is you're part of one of the biggest names in pro wrestling, and yet you're treated like shit. And that ain't right. That ain't fucking right. That's all I gotta say on that. And another thing I want to touch on. Eva Marie is on Monday Night Raw, but fucking Mickie James couldn't get a shot for a world championship run. We couldn't see her compete against the 4 horsewomen at any point in time. I mean, give me a fucking break with this shit. God almighty. And anyone who supports this crappy show, you gotta be out of your goddamn mind. You're a fucking retard. Get off my channel. Really, to be quite frank with you. Because that's just showing you're an idiot. You have to be the lamest person on the planet to think that this shit is cool or fun to watch. Really. But anyway, guys, I gotta get back to work. I just want to cut you this 10 to 20 minute video of my feelings and what I think would help WWE improve. It's not us. That's not. We're not going to be able to do nothing. We could do all the hype up. We could do all the yelling. At the end of the day, the wrestlers and the people that work there need to go on strike if they can afford to do that, which maybe they can't. But I think that's the only solution to WWE's problem creatively, because at this point, I'm not seeing any change. We're doing all the talking. We're wanting to see better for WWE, and yet we get nothing in return. We don't get Vince McMahon saying, maybe these people are right. Maybe I need to change something. Maybe I need to take this more seriously. We don't get nothing of that. So the wrestlers and the people that work there are the only way this company is going to change. Period. Anyway, guys, at this time, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. And I thank you guys very much for your time. And tune in for tonight's AEW Dynamite May 5th, 2021 review. I'm sure it's going to be a great show. And I can't wait to see it. Speak to you guys later. Bye.